Dylan here. Yes, Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal. Today is Sunday, June 7th, 2026. The title of this rant is The Children of ICE. So this is like a hard topic for me to talk about. It's very painful to know about how many children have been detained by ICE since February of 2025. The one number that I came up with was 6,200, and that is 10 times as much as the number of children who were detained by ICE during the first Trump administration. And what we are really seeing here is the moral depravity of this administration and the goons that they are hiring to do this stuff. And remember the one child, I think he was in Wisconsin. He had the blue hoodie, the blue hat on. I don't know, was it Bluey or somebody else? And they sent him down to Texas, and yeah, they did. But there was enough of an outcry that he got out. But there are 6,200 other children. Hey, they have not gotten out. They have been detained by ICE. And it's not just the children. You know, think of all of the parents who have been detained by ICE, and they are not in this country. They are refugees in this country, and others have green cards, but they have been detained by ICE. I believe that there has been at least 145,000 children who have been affected by at least one parent being detained by ICE. And like I said, they are either refugees here or they have a green card or something similar, TPS, but they've still been detained by ICE. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this, it's not only them, but it's all the other people, whether they be a teenager, whether they be a young adult, or someone who has, let's just say, been here for 20 or 25 years. And remember, this is affecting all aspects of our economy: the hospitality with the hotels, restaurants, landscaping, construction, all the farmery, whether it's being on the farm itself, harvesting crops, or whether it's being, let's just say, in the processing plants. We have just so many of them who have been here for a long period of time, who are not only being sent out of this country, many of them are being sent to other countries that they have never been to before, who are on a continent that is not the same as the continent that they came from, with no idea of how to resettle or do anything and speak the language. That is the grand plan of this administration. This is what they want, and this is how they are going to go about doing it. Now, the reason why I bring all this up, and again, just thinking about the children and let's just say the PTSD, the trauma, being taken away from a parent, not being told anything, have to be put with a group of strangers, just terrible. And if I just go into anything else, we know that the holding facilities for them are outrageous, just decrepit. And we know from Delaney Hall, not only are they getting terrible water, terrible, let's just say, bathroom facilities, maggots all over their food or worms all over their food. And guess what? You know, the company that runs Delaney Hall, I believe an ex-CEO, is now running either DHS, ICE, or something like that. And it's all good to them because they're making money. They're making money by keeping people in Delaney Hall who have already signed to go to another country, not even their own country, but they're being held up by that company so that they can get more money because they make money for every day they detain people. This is the insanity of what's going on there. And of course, I need to bring up that just this week, the Senate voted for $70 billion for the extension of ICE for, I believe, the next 3 years. This and the things that they are doing now will continue and they will increase. And that moral stain on the United States will never, ever be obliterated. We've said that we've come a long way in a lot of ways that we can, but we are regressing so fast right now. It's just terrible. It's just unbelievable. And again, I say to my sisters and brothers on the conservative side, I don't believe this is what you vote for. I'm pretty sure this is not what you voted for. What the Republicans are doing to you, not only in terms of ICE, but in terms of terrorists, but in terms of the war, but in terms of gas prices, in terms of groceries, etc., in terms of cutting on education and cutting Medicare, Medicaid, etc. This is not what we want here in the United States. And every single Republican on the Senate side voted for this. They're voting for cruelty, imprisonment, sometimes even death, and they don't care. That's what they voted for. And that's why I say it is time for us to come together and vote every single one of them out, because they abide by this. They're behind the administration on this, and they do not care about our sisters and brothers who are of Latino descent. And add to that, in terms of Medicare, Medicaid, SNAP, Social Security, not the cost of living, minimum wage, they're all against it. We need to vote out everyone. Vote unendingly blue.